Hello and welcome to the RD2L Masters Season 1. We are here at the Seattle Supersonics going up against typical NA, and this is one hell of a series. I'm thinking to myself, I need a good analyst with me, and who do I bring? I bring two analysts with me. It is Vinny, it is Notorious, both players from Portland Burnsiders. Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great, Notorious. It's me, Vinny. Thank you, aponzeus, for casting this. What is sure to be a barn burner. Who are you liking?
You know,
this match?
I'm personally a typical NA fanboy. Brightside, he is my usual co-caster, but he abandons me every time to play. Now I just hope he at least plays good, because otherwise I'm gonna ask him, why did you even abandon me?
He'll pull a fog. Maybe he'll become a full-time caster or something. Like one of those players.
Yeah. We actually speed drafting here. So we see the Lina Viper opener for typical NA, while Seattle Supersonics are gonna go for the Omni Leshrac.
What do you think about that, Notorious?
Huh.
Two very standard openings these days. Looks pretty solid from both teams.
I'm gonna ask, is there not why no Sven pick instead of Leshrac?
It's a pretty good question. I guess they're just not favoring it at the moment. I guess it's pretty rough to run into Viper with that lane, so maybe you're looking to go a different route.
The lane is pretty bad. Maybe they'll go for a Drow for the Viper or something. But this Lina could be. I mean, typical NA plays Lina in like 4 positions, so
Yeah.
the Lina could be a problem in combination with, I don't know, a Tusk or something as a position 3.
Oh, the position 3 Tusk, just like OG
No, the
plays
position
at
3,
FP
no,
League.
the position 3 Luna or Lina with the Tusk.
Oh yeah, actually, that's also, yeah. I mean, Tusk with any ranged offlaner feels really good.
Right.
So now, like you say, both you said like very standard openers. Do you prefer, like, if you're playing, which side would you rather be on right now?
I mean, I'm not 100% sold on the first picking of Viper, so I guess I like the Omni Knight with Shrek more. But I mean, Lina, super solid hero this patch. So
I really have no preference. I think Viper is good against Omni Knight. Late game it gets pretty bad against Lesh, but early game it's good. I mean, Viper gets pretty bad late game against almost anything, but more so the
I hope
Lesh.
somebody picks Tusk on either side. I know a lot of teams like to run Tusk against Viper and just like trialing it. Seems like a good response against Viper, but probably wouldn't match well with the Omni Knight. But they could also pick it on typical NA and have a really strong offlane.
Right. Well, is Pingu on Supersonics right now, or is no? It's Frugas and then 4, right?
Yeah, Frugas,
yeah.
as far as I'm aware.
Frugas
They switched their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, Frugas. I mean, they might just go Tusk here, also denying it from NA. That makes sense to me.
Tusk gameplay.
Yeah.
Spices things up.
They
The
banned
Tusk
Void, which is pretty good against Tusk, I would say.
We don't see, like, we only see the Sven and the Void ban, leaving in heroes like Terrorblade, although you don't really want to go Terrorblade into Leshrac, but for Radiant maybe a Terrorblade?
They definitely
think
have a lot of
no.
combos still with Omni Knight. There's a lot of different ways.
Yeah,
to play it.
I'm gonna say probably
comfortable.
not. You don't want to lane that against Viper either.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's
See,
still
that's why I have you
yeah.
guys. You guys know, like, that's just stupid, aponzeus. Why would you say that?
Trust me, we say a lot of stupid things ourselves. Don't worry about it.
It's
kind
not.
of-
I mean,
kind of
it's not.
our thing.
It's not that stupid, really. I mean, late game is great against those two, for
Yeah,
Radiance. But if you pick it right away, I mean, that's 3 counters. That's gonna happen to you. And Zeus is still left, so I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And they're banning out the Lifestealer.
Probably Mars, I'm guessing right now.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Mars.
Yeah.
Couldn't typical
Phoenix out,
NA
1 for
go
1.
now, like something like Juggernaut?
Sure. Yeah. I would say it's a
option,
good Juggernaut game. PA is still left as well. It's perfectly fine to be a PA this game, I would say. For Dire.
Yeah.
It's fine for either team, honestly. I mean, they at least have an Omni Knight, which doesn't prevent your passive from being broken, but like at least it buffs you.
You know, it's harder to think about drafting when you don't have the hero list up in front of you.
You can just minimize Notorious and go look at it, or you can pull it up on your phone.
True.
Yeah, it actually really is. Like you think like, oh, I know all the heroes, and you're like, what are all the heroes?
I know like 5 heroes.
That's like your whole hero pool, isn't it?
True.
Damn.
True.
So the Mars. So the Leshrac is not gonna be offlane now that we have the Mars pick, and they're gonna go for the Rubik.
It's a good pick against all 3 of these heroes.
You have good
Lots of good
spells
spells
to
to
steal, yeah. Like any spell you steal from Leshrac, really nice. Yeah, it's a combination of good spells here.
It's probably
Yeah,
ending with
still
Viper,
kind of-
I'm guessing.
Yeah. They still have some flexibility in their lanes though, so I like that. You know, Lina could go position 5, Viper could go mid.
Assuming it's mid Leshrac, which it almost definitely is, then that's a good matchup. Not like amazing though.
Yeah. How would you counter a Leshrac mid?
It's not particularly easy. I think more like gameplay strategy is a better way to counter Leshrac. I don't know. Vinny, you like the Pugna against Lesh, don't you?
Bugna is definitely pretty good. Okay, there's the Tusk. We predicted these exactly. Makes perfect sense to me. I also think it's really good against Rubik. I think stealing Tusk's spells and using them is harder or is easier said than done.
Yeah.
The only good steal really is Snowball. Stealing the punch is actually pretty good too, actually, strangely, but it's not that good.
It doesn't synergize that well with the Omni Knight, but I mean, I suppose if he just sits behind the Leshrac, and they can still play super aggressive in the mid game.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for Radiant. Like right now, it feels like it's all around the Leshrac pick. Ooh.
I'm not. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of strength heroes, a lot of hard committal on Radiant, so you can save with this Astral. I'm 99% sure you can't spear into shards, right? You know Notorious?
I think you can.
I think you can.
Positive.
I'm not 100% sure though.
I mean, I guess I could test it, but we'll probably find out.
I think it works.
So
They banned the Juggernaut for TNA.
the
which looks
OD
really great
pick is a little bit. I've seen you guys play an OD and in RD2L, and you guys lost with it. So I'm not really confident in this OD pick here. What is like you said? It's good
we
against
also
strength
won
heroes.
with it in RD2L.
Oh, that's true.
50-50.
That's true.
It doesn't look like a killer OD game, but it's very popular. It's become very popular as a response to a lot of strength heroes being popular, and just the save feels amazing against a lot of these like single target lineups. So
Yeah, that's fair.
it doesn't scream like it's an amazing game, but it also looks okay to me.
So do either of you think that right-click OD is like viable at all? Because when OD has a terrible game, I feel like it's like his farm is meaningless and these saves don't matter because the rest of your team isn't killing people, and you're supposed to be a guy who kills people. Remember when you used to actually right-click with him? With Hurricane Pike and Blink?
I think it depends on what your team needs. If you have a team that has a lot of damage, it's better to be the save guy. But if you need to be the right clicks, then I guess you need to fill that role.
I would
It looks like
agree,
a really
but no one
difficult
ever
game
goes.
for right-click.
No one ever goes right-click, do they? Like no matter what anymore.
Not so much, no. In a couple pubs, but.
Are there any, like for typical NA, they're still looking for most likely their safe laner? Are there any specific heroes that jump out for you?
Well, they just
so
banned
many
PA themselves.
Yeah.
So, which is like a little weird if you already have Viper, but I mean, I still think it was a fine PA game. So they're gonna have to really scrape the bottom of the barrel, except for I would say, they just banned Troll. I think Anti-Mage might be the pick.
Oh yeah, you can blow up the disco pony with all of the mana.
Notorious, what would you want?
It feels very hard to fight with Anti-Mage if you pick it for the entire team.
Okay, what would you get?
I'm not sure. There's really not a lot of heroes left in the pool.
Ursa?
Gyrocopter.
Gyrocopter? I'm a big Gyrocopter fan myself.
I love the
this
hero.
This is a pretty good Gyro game, honestly, yeah. 5
What?
ranged heroes. kind of.
What makes Gyrocopter so bad in the current meta?
A couple things. A lot of his items are really bad. Like every single item that he wants to build is pretty bad right now. Like phase boots. His Aghanims is still amazing, but it's like super nerfed. Status resistance builds got nerfed. Monkey King Bar, although like better overall, is worse for Gyro now. And like every single item is bad for him. Is also
like
the
every carry does what he wants to do better than he does it. So there's like so many better picks.
the fact that he doesn't move. Like every carry, well, he can rotate, but like in the fights he has no mobility, and like every carry in the game can move unobstructed right now almost.
Yeah, and they are gonna go for the Ursa.
Yeah,
yeah. He can jump over the little ice shards. Can
That's
perform
true.
a little circus there.
Unless you choke and you like path yourself with the timing, and then you jump further in.
Do you speak from experience there? I would never joke. That doesn't happen
I
to
did
me.
not play the Ursa for our team, so I am actually not speaking from experience, but I've seen it plenty of times.
Have you cast it as the position for Tusk?
Have I what?
Somebody to like choke on their pathing.
Yeah.
Oh, I choke all the time with my Tusk.
No, but do you make them choke? Not you.
I do that more than I choke, so it's a net positive.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. And now
Five
Seattle
seconds left here for
Supersonics, yeah, like what's their last pick gonna be?
Airblade? I don't know.
A
Lycan.
Lycan.
It's actually a really good Lycan game. We'll see. I mean, obviously this hero is very unpicked right now, but it is definitely a very good Lycan game, and I believe Safe plays it quite a bit.
Why do you think it's good?
Why I think it's good? Because they can't stun it. Like, I don't think they can stop them from roshing either with the Omni Knight. Like, even if they do stun, it doesn't matter, right? Because they have an Omni. But I feel like their lanes are going to be a little shitty now, if I can say that. As in, like, their lanes are going to be very bad. Maybe.
Yeah,
Depends.
I'm a little.
The early levels, they're fine.
I'm a little bit worried that with a Lycan and Leshrac, they might just roll over typical NA. Like, they have so much push.
True. They have good wave clear on TNA, but the mid-game fights might be a little bit difficult. OD needs like an Aghanims or at least some item before he can fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any way that they stop Lycan from running at them unless they've got a lot of well-distributed farm. What do you think? Like, they're going to need Yules to purge the Omni buff.
I suppose fighting early does seem a little bit difficult for TNA, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's all going to come down to execution.
Yeah. Who would you, like, if you were to put right now, which side would you pick?
I'll go with the Supersonics because I think that this is definitely one of the best Lycan games that you're going to get, even if it is a somewhat questionable hero. I mean, Earth is a little questionable himself, right? So.
Yeah.
I suppose I see a lot of issues like getting on top of this Omni Knight for TNA, so I think I'm also liking Supersonic.
Right. Especially when you have a Lycan in an arena against 4 ranged heroes. I feel like reaching Omni Knight's going to be very difficult.
Yeah. The Holy Knight is going to be protected. And we'll see how it's going to go. We're heading into the game. Look at that bright side, playing the
5 wins in a row.
Lena. Oh, nice. Now we are here. Game number 1 of Seattle Supersonics going up against typical NA in the RD2L Masters Premier Division. On the Radiant side, it is Seattle Supersonics with Safe on the Lycan. Shu on the Omni Knight. Going mid will be Alien Mana Banana on the Leshrac and into the offlane. Frugas on the Tusk together with Quebe on the Mars. Now for the Dire side, it is typical NA with Rusi on the Ursa. Going mid will be Fusquash on the OD. Bright side on the Lina, just looking for a first blood down bottom. That's the position 5. Pishtia on the position 3. Viper and Pingu on the Rubik. Bright side, yeah, he just...
Go ahead.
I think he was just scouted by this wolf, wasn't he?
Exactly, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. That could be really bad for them. Although there's a sentry already in the camp blocking Dire's side pull.
Huh.
I don't know if they saw it. I didn't see. I feel like they didn't see it.
I don't know, I'm just saying they could have. And if they did, it's going to be not great for them.
True.
I feel like typical NA does this strat a lot when they're dire. They're like bringing everybody to the offlane, going for the first blood.
Yeah, but safe playing safe, so this is where you like to wait when you don't know where they are, and as you would expect, can't catch them over there. Too close to the tier 1. Both teams have their mid warded as well. Who do you think is going to win mid?
Yeah, OD versus Leshrac. So OD was like had the chance to see that it most likely was going to go up against the Leshrac. How is that lane going to go?
I favor the OD slightly. Very slightly. OD just has more damage and a slightly better animation, but A and B will probably go 2 points of lightning, and it'll probably end up being even.
He got the range deny there, Fusquash, as well as securing his own range creep on the first wave. Very nice.
Yeah. Maybe A and B should have stunned.
Shards level 1? Are you serious?
I have not seen it yet. Okay, he does have shards.
That feels like a miss.
It must work with. Okay, it must. There goes the shards. I feel like that was not a value shards at all right there.
You didn't even get spear level 1.
That's what I was about to say. It must work with spear. I was gonna say it must work with spear for him to do that, but they didn't take it, so seems like a mistake.
Feels like a misplay.
Or just, well, yeah.
There's just like no situation unless you're gonna get first blood where shards is better. We'll get a quarter though.
Oh, there goes another courier. Lots of couriers dying.
Yeah, courier lives matter.
I'm very, yeah, for sure. Peter would be very upset. I would be very upset, as Notorious could tell you.
Yeah, I really hate the courier deaths.
Yeah. It was a nerf to me, honestly, when they gave people 5 couriers. I used to save our team's courier non-stop.
Dude, can you guys even remember how it was to play with only 1 courier? I can't.
Oh my god. Greatest quality of life change of all time.
It truly was. Up top here, Brightsec gets his stun onto Mars here, but just to keep him off him.
Burgos is denying an entire wave here on Tusk.
Yeah, usually we see the position 5 also being here, like just harassing the position 4, but instead
they're going for the side pull, trying to deny their own wave, but he might have missed. Yeah, he only got a range creep. That's not good for typical NA. It's something, but they're definitely not wanting that result.
Yeah, certainly wanting more. And as we actually right now look mid, Fusquash a little bit behind Alien Mana Banana.
Like literally 1 CS.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's gonna go for the imprisonment. He's gonna get another deny on range. Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
as I missed first blood up top here. I believe that was now the shards into the spear. Both of the skills on cooldown. It must work with the shards in that case.
We got a new combo, Vinny. Pog.
Yeah. This one's probably even easier to hit. It's important.
Ease
White's on Tusk. White's on Tusk. What do you think about that?
Shu might fall down here on the bottom lane.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be close.
But he is on the wrong side of the map here. But he is
One more
gonna
hit.
lead them.
No, now it's 2 more hits. Too much move speed.
He has boots.
It's true.
He is 5
Would you
movement speed faster.
Deny yourself to tower or try for the can? Oh my god, a courier.
Oh.
What a journey by Shu here.
Oh, ooh, Pingo getting the last hit. Really close.
Not going to base, interesting.
Is that a big deal that like not the tower got lasted but the hero?
It's a I don't think it's that big of a deal because he was so close that he would have gotten experience anyway, but at least this way the money goes only to him instead of divided by 5 people.
Oh yeah.
Definitely worth the fable. I probably would have walked back to base though.
Yeah. He's got 1 more spell to cast, so
I'm honestly surprised at how well.
Oh, in mid, Fusquash getting lower. There's another lightning storm. Fusquash is going to survive an alien mana, but I cannot go under the tower there. But very close. Yeah, Frugas now here as well. He's gonna go for the ice shards. Would not be enough damage.
The OD hasn't bought in 1 salve yet. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
Huh.
Yeah, that does feel weird for sure.
He got boots before he got any regen against the Lesh. I don't know.
Burgos is coming bottom.
Yeah, Tusk making the rotation here. Has tag team.
He got really behind him. I'm sure he's dead.
There's the shards. Now the tag
Although
team.
no Orb of Venom is gonna make this really close.
Oh, the LSA is gonna save the Rubik there, and now with the bright side, they're looking to turn this around. Frugos, the Heavenly Grace, is gonna run out soon, and the poison attacks, they hurt. Actually, he's fine.
Yeah, Lycan and Omni, not exactly a very...
Yeah, it's a horrible duo in lane, so... I agree with the Lycan not coming for that kill, but without him, you're definitely never gonna get there with just Omni, Tusk.
Oh, in mid, Fusquash going down.
Oh, no.
Alien Mana Banana had... And actually, he's 2.5 levels ahead of the OD.
This is really bad for TNA.
Yeah.
It is.
Ooh, Frugos wants it with the tag team, but cannot quite get in range.
Slush is just so scary with Omni buff.
Yeah, if he gets off to a good start, he could definitely snowball this game.
Especially like usually like Leshrac, the weakness is like it's relatively squishy, but if you have an Omni Knight just healing you and giving you a Heavenly Grace, you feel pretty graceful.
I also have to say, I'm shocked at how well this safe lane is going for Supersonics. This Lycan has number 2 in last hits.
I see that. I mean, he does have high regen, but it's not like he invested greatly into salve or anything. And his Omni started win lanes too, so it's not like they had tons of support for this guy.
It's true.
He's been doing fine. He's gonna get purged off here. Yeah.
They are gonna go on him, but they have the Grace. They do have now the Lina down bottom. They just leave Ursa up top alone in a 1v1. As Frogos is just rotating.
Yeah, I'm happy with that as the Ursa. I mean, you're gonna win the 1v1 against Mars. And Ursa wants a lot of that experience. Ursa's skills scale really fast.
But right now, like, I feel like it's like this bottom tri-lane with Lina and Rubik here, they're not really achieving that much. As you said, like, Safe is still like many last hits to his name.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want as Omni Knight. You just want people to be here and not be able to kill your core because you this insane purge and heal. Look, they're laning 3v2 against what we, I think correctly, are calling a very weak lane, but at the very least it's a sustainable lane. So if you can't kill them, there's really no point in being here. And Notorious, you were right earlier, they're going to have a hard time getting on top of them, as evidenced already.
Yeah. Oh? Can they find a Alien Mana Banana here? He's just gonna go into the jungle. He's nearly level 8.
Now they're finding him.
Oh, they are gonna go on him. They are gonna have the LSA, but they don't have nearly enough damage.
How confident? How confident was that? They didn't start with lifts. Like, you didn't use lifts until he was dead.
They don't have the damage to kill him anyway.
Well, yeah, but why not throw him away so they can run away?
True, but...
He didn't even do anything until he was dead.
Yeah, I think the play to make is to gank the Lesh on the lane, like start with OD, and then Lina comes in afterwards.
Right, I mean, you'd love having those setup stuns with Astral, but they haven't used that yet. I mean, it's not even max range yet, unfortunately, for him at 8 minutes, so it's a little bit harder.
That's pretty much the only way I see this Leshrac dying.
And he's now making the rotation towards top. 3 points in Diabolic Edict. Even if he doesn't get the kill, he might just take down the tower. He's pretty sure gonna take the tower.
It's Leshrac time.
They're gonna find... Pingu TP'd in here, so unless they give up looking, they're definitely gonna find him. That's just not giving up. Oh, he's really close. He found him.
He found him.
It's over for Pingu.
And now it's a 1v1, and Krepis says, I'm not honorable. I'm just gonna make it a 2v1.
Yeah, no chance there. Just wanted to get some XP. Want to get his level 6 on Rubik, but looks like he's gonna need Tome to get 6, which is still fine. But then your Lina 6 is gonna come later. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Lina has 2 points in Fiery Soul. Who's seeing this?
What? Huh.
The Lina has 2 points in Fiery Soul. Is 5.
That's pretty.
Is that another miss? Is that another misclick?
They're really gonna need the Dragon Slave to push waves, so that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean the scaling on Fiery Soul is really bad. Period. You don't even do this on mid.
I think you do. I mean, you max it second.
Yeah, you max it second, but you don't take it again at level 4.
Sure.
And if we actually take a quick look at net worth, we see like Seattle Supersonics, they are far ahead.
Whoa, he's
Frugos just gonna go onto Fusquash.
No, he doesn't have a ward.
There's gonna be the snowball.
The Omni might save him. This could be a great bait.
Oh, now Leshrak's here. Brightside arrives
Oh,
as well.
no,
Visha,
I
they're
missed
going
the throw.
straight onto the Leshrak here. Leshrak taking a ton of damage. Now the hammer is going to be dropped. The Sandy's Eclipse not going to do enough damage. Now the arena. The spear connects onto the OD, and OD
Mars
is
doing so much
dead.
damage.
Oh.
Omni-Knight heal coming up again if they can get on
They
top
find
of
the
Lina.
Rubik as well. Stun connects onto the Omni. They might find the Omni. Oh,
Mars
he's just
doesn't
gonna
want to
run
go.
in.
Mars is like really.
Oh,
There
spear
we go.
connects. Another God's Rebuke finds the kill. Oh,
Alright, 6 base.
Sick play by the Mars. Great arena.
Yeah, it was a 4-man arena in minute
Yeah.
10.
and he managed to
Casual.
spear the OD. Oh,
Burgos
the
was
LSA.
baiting.
Oh, the extra move speed from Fiery Soul Max Lina is coming in value. Oh, just kidding, he's dead.
No, there's the Lycan. Lycan runs very fast. He doesn't even look.
I can't believe
Meantime,
this.
Rusi
He's
did
Fiery
get a
Soul.
power bottom.
He is actually bad. He's 3 points in Fiery Soul.
Oh my god.
You don't even have a single point of damage in your items. I don't understand.
We're gonna have to ask Will about this. I'm very curious.
Yeah. Politely, of course. I'm always polite, but I gotta hear this reason. This is something I would see in my 1K MMR wife's pub games when I coach her. Then those Linas in those games do this because it's like right click skills. I want to right click, you know. But I don't
Yeah,
understand.
right click never stops scaling. Unlike spells.
Infinite
Stop
scaling.
Of course.
That's true. Actually. 5K at 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Makes me feel better
looking
about
very good
myself
for
when I
Seattle.
play
Focus,
against
they will find a counter kill
Supersonics.
here. And Shu, he's just gonna walk away. The spear hits all 3 and impales.
Oh! He bulwarked there and slowed himself down a lot. I don't know if
Oh,
that was
they
intentional.
are gonna jump on him here with Rusi. Rusi is the most farmed hero on their team, but now Leshrak has arrived, and Leshrak is just... The arena connect onto the Viper. There's gonna be an LSA. They might gonna find the Mars here. Ursa finds that kill, but Alien Mana Banana is just gonna lift the bear up to make sure
Yeah, no-
that...
Like and taste it.
No, yeah, oh, I was gonna say no ulti on Lycan, but yeah, he got the discount ulti.
They are just gonna go for the TP. Pingu has the bulwark to get some survivability. But they get the Mars kill. That's not too bad. But it's looking pretty grim. Not gonna lie. Leshrak is very farmed. Everybody's very farmed on the Radiant side.
True.
The Ursa's got, you know, he's farmed himself. But he's going Battle Fury, which, I mean, you have to. Who else is going to carry this game? But it's not like he's going to be online soon either, you know?
Yeah. Like, and even then it's gonna be like, it's still gonna be 1 farmed carry versus 3 farmed cores of the Radiant side. Like, Safe has a Necronomicon level 3 finished already.
Yeah, Fusquash is 3,000 gold away from his first item, and the fight is coming to them right now.
Right side barely getting away with that TP bottom lane.
They are rotating heroes here, but Brightside just TP'd out. It's gonna smoke up to have a little bit more movement speed.
Mars is not here. Mars is their biggest team fighter right now. But they don't know because the Mars hasn't showed.
They have no damage on typical NA. It's level 1 Dragon Slave.
If you are typical NA, what's your game plan here? There's gonna be the smoke up from Radiant.
Probably get level 7 on Lina so she can max out Fiery Soul.
Okay.
And then they might start having damage.
Need to shove side lanes, avoid fights,
Oh, that's it, yeah.
get farm on this Ursa and OD.
Now, if OD gets to his Aghanim Scepter, that's gonna be a pretty big spike. Like 2 Astral Imprisonments, gonna be very nice. But
Yeah, it
they're
always
already
is,
taking
yeah.
Roche.
I like it.
Fast
And they're
Medallion
just-
from Fruga.
Yeah. The fact that tag team works on this makes it so much faster.
You also have a
The
medallion.
Medallion and the Blightstone.
Did you know,
I revive Bloodstone on a lot of heroes. I like
It's a
it.
great game to do it.
did you know you can also stack Blightstone, Medallion, and Solar Crest? You can stack
I
all
did.
3.
I did, and
I
the
hope we
Bloodstone I
see
really
it
like for
again.
tower.
Oh, Fergus. It's gonna be spotted here by the Rubik. Oh, he stole tag team. If only it had additional range.
I will say that Dire has a lot of wards, and they have throughout the game, so I think they should really fully commit to this split push plan, which right now they kind of are. So I think just keep that up and I guess defend your high ground.
They are gonna lose
Or
the tier
just
2
even
though,
put up.
and with that the outpost.
Yeah, really, that's going to be a bit of a problem considering how underleveled they are on TNA at 20 minutes.
Yeah. Like
But they
especially
might
the
get it back.
Viper. Viper only level 8. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's rough, and that all comes back to the Omni Knight warding their side pole, remember? And I don't think they ever dewarded that on TNA. So they got to play really safely on Supersonics. So the Viper never got to click as much as he wanted.
You're right. So long as they're near their tower in that safe flame, they really can't do anything.
Yeah. Viper doesn't even have his Atos yet.
Yeah. Ursa now has the Battle Fury finished, the Battle Fury and Phase Boots. And now looking for a Basher next. But meanwhile, Lycan has the Power Treads and Necronomicon level 3.
He's got to be getting close to... Oh, no, he completed... Okay. He's not going Dominator or anything. Dominator on Lycan is pretty horrible now, so I
Oh, they're gonna go with the Lycan ultimate. They're gonna find Pingu. Yeah, he did. Oh, he doesn't manage to steal the Lycan ultimate.
Yeah, I don't even think he would have had mana anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna die at the tier 4s. That's so sad.
It is.
They are
What you
split
gotta do, I
pushing though
think.
with Brightside. He now is maxing out Dragon Slave. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
didn't
gonna
even
try.
fully commit. I think at that point you should just, do it
Come
for
right clicker, you were
They
meant to be.
know
right.
there's no Leshrac here. They might go on to save you. Now the arena comes out onto the OD and they
Arena's
just
probably
bring
done. Yeah,
down
yeah.
Foo Squash. Pishtya is now in a 1v3. Rusi is
Ursa,
gonna
though.
join?
No
Ursa
on the
is
ulti.
here.
I don't know if he knows that though. I don't think Ursa knows that, or else he would have committed.
Yeah, they also now have Rubik again. They find the kill onto the Mars, but now Leshrac has arrived and the snowball forward from Frogos is gonna look to go onto the Rubik. They find Pishtya as well.
Frugos is going really deep here. Yeah, they're gonna back out. Still 2 towers to take in the bottom lane. If they want to do that. Still, I guess on Lesh though. So if they really wanted to edict the high ground, I would be okay with that, considering that they know there's no glyph.
They also still have Aegis for another minute and a half. They are looking very, very good in this game. With a 9,000 net worth lead, Gaben thinks it's a 3% chance for the Dire. You guys agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
I'd give him at least 6%.
Okay.
Wow, double the percent.
I don't trust Gaben.
Doubting Gaben, everybody who doubts Gaben, he says, let's wait one more day for the next
I
one."
was literally thinking the same thing, Notorious. Why would you do that? I'm ready.
Why
I
would you do
apologize,
that to us?
I take it back.
Gaben is
You can't
always
just take it
right.
back, alright? Gaben
He already
speaks
heard
one
me.
language, and that's the language of money.
You're right.
Apologize financially, please.
You've got to
Gaben, I'll
buy
talk to you later.
5 Dire Tide keys. Oh no, Pingu has been found, has been taken down. He's gonna deal some damage with the ultimate from Leshrac, but yeah.
Such a sad game to beat Alina and the Rubik here. Absolutely nothing to do but sit.
Oh, you found a courier.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, these are not tanky initiating supports or anything like that. Like, they really were relying on this OD to have an amazing game, I think. And have some setups going on with Astral and have one of these Death Machine Lycans or Leshracs to put under, but OD's still not gonna have Ags by 20.
Yeah. Still 1,000 gold away, but like the map is so restricted. Like we see Brightside, he's on the other side of the map. Like getting any farm that he can. Oh, Rusi may get found here. He has his team to back him up for now. But now Frogos is joining. Oh, Pingu is gonna get speared to the wall. They are gonna jump onto the Tusky. There's gonna be a snowball save. And now the ultimate from Lycan. Brightside
there's
is
the
gonna
boost
TP
of travel.
into the arena. They will gonna go onto the Viper. Viper is dead. Rusi is gonna get lifted up. He cannot do anything during his enrage. It's gonna be stunned up, and Rusi is gonna fall. 2 buybacks from the supports. Fusquash gonna die as well. And Brightside gonna be walked down by the Slash Shark Pingu. Ooh.
Oh, don't do it. Don't dive. Don't disrespect him like this. You probably could, honestly, with Bulwark, but no need to throw.
There's good. He has ice shards. Could steal another spell. There's the ice shards. If he now steals the spear, oh no, he got Bulwark.
Okay, they threw a little bit there.
Yeah, they get the kill onto the Mars in exchange for 2 buybacks and 5 hero deaths. But is that worth?
You know the answer to that.
No. No, it's not. Unfortunately. I wish it was, because that's where I am always at.
That's okay, man.
We've all been there.
It's just not your patch.
Exactly.
Given for the next one.
I want an ET patch, just like your manager. Love ET.
Don't talk about that time you 5-minute stomped us.
I was just about to mention it, but thank you.
We don't talk about that.
Does he like? Is he now like during practice? Is he like, guys, you need to step it up, otherwise, like, I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna
replace Notorious if
He has that trump card always in the back pocket, so.
Oh, they are gonna find Fusquash here. He has an Astral Imprisonment to save himself some time. They have Ursa here now. Fusquash is still going to die Godlike Spree on the Leshrac, the Disco Pony, feeling very good. Alien Mana Banana is just killing them in the back line. And that's 5 heroes dead. This Leshrac is 11, 0, and 5. That was a first phase Lesh.
Yep. Yeah,
Also,
they didn't counterpick it literally at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you considered Rubik a bit of a counterpick, but I don't. I mean, the steals are nice if you have somebody to go in for you to help you.
It's definitely not a counter.
Yeah, I would agree as well. Like, if you can ever somehow, I don't know, become a giant beast by like stealing strength more from Morphling and then steal the Shrek ulti, then it's kind of cool. But like, yeah, otherwise no.
Oh, Brightside is just gonna get run at. The Disco Pony. It wants souls. It wants kills. No, now it wants towers. They're not GGing out. Like, you gotta respect this. They're still gonna look for another fight. They find the break onto the Leshrac. He doesn't have any passives to be broken, so that doesn't matter. And he's not just gonna turn around.
You're going back in.
They find the Viper with the Split Earth. Now the Spear back, and they are gonna kill off Viper here. There's gonna be the heal up onto Leshrac, and Viper is dead. Now looking for more. Rusi is gonna get low. Rusi jumps once more, but only finds the kill onto Mars. And Alien Mana Banana, he's just walking into the wall.
GG.
He wants the ultra kill. Brightside, give it to him. He wants the rampage. He has an ultra kill. Oh, he doesn't. That's just rude. Don't you think that's rude? Like, somebody just got an ultra kill. You GG out, and you don't give him the rampage. But oh damn. That was a stomp. That was one-sided.
It was.
Pretty clinical Omni Lush performance there by Supersonics.
Yeah, and like I said, even though it's really unpicked, the Lycan, I think it was an amazing game for the Lycan. And, you know, obviously he had a really great team supporting him, but still, 0 deaths for Lena lane is something that, you know, you can't really understate.
Yeah. And if you had like one quick adjustment, what would you adjust for the second game?
I guess just let's start at the draft, because I feel like they didn't really look at the heroes that Supersonics picked. It felt like none of their picks answered them at all.
Okay. So let's start with that. Let's look at the enemy heroes.